Alright, thank you for joining me. I titled this video Mudstone, Bone, and Tendon because what I have is I'm going to show you this tendon, and I'm going to show you what this tendon is setting on, the bone it's setting on. And it's this, the bone is made of a mudstone. Okay? So I'm going to play this. I had to go way back to find these videos. This is drone footage. I had my drone out. This here is the tendon running right along through here, and there was more in here. A lot of it's gone now, and I'm going to show you some of this up close to show you how it starts out on the bone and how it transitions to get longer leg filaments in it. Okay, but right over here there's a shelf that runs all the way along here, and it slides down underneath what this is setting on, and I will show you that. And I had to go back 6 years to find some video, but right over here is the bone sticking out, and it slides underneath this stuff that this stuff is setting on. Okay, so I'm going to show you that here in just a minute. So right in there, I was able to walk, well, it's been years ago, walk in there and stand, and you'll see this is bone. This is the bone that's underneath this. Okay, this whole thing is a tendon. Antithesis. Alright, there's some of that, the tendon material sitting there, and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to walk back up to the beach, and you're going to see the bone. That's the bone right there. That's the bone. That's the material right there, and it's made of mudstone, and that's what that tendon is sitting on. That right there, that is bone, and you can see it's, look at that stuff in there. That is bone. That is mudstone bone, and that's what that tendon is sitting on and connected to. Okay, and it slides right out underneath that tendon right there. That whole piece slides right out like that, and this is all anchored to it. Does that make sense now? Okay, so that's what it's going. That's all sitting on top of that bone right there. That's the bone, and that's a mudstone. Okay, now I'm going to show you something else. I guess we can play a little bit more of this first. But that's the bone that tendon material's setting on. That whole piece, that it runs all along through there. That's bone. People have always said, well, where's the bone? Now you're seeing one. Okay? Now let's take a look at the tendon up close. Right through there. Don't worry, I'm getting to the tendon part. I just get excited over this. So, but that's the bone. And this is all just sand that's sitting on top of this bone right now at the time. And a lot of this is missing. There's thousands of feet missing off the top. Okay, this is the tendon, and I showed you off to the left of this is the bone that it's sitting on, made of mudstone. It's not a rock. It looks like a gray mud, but it's really hard. But you can chip it off. But anyway, I want to show you how. What we want to be looking at here is when it's coming off the bone, it's really tight, really small material, really tough, real fibrous. And then as it gets away from where it connects to the bone, it starts getting more stranded fibers where it would go up and connect to the muscle. So you're going to see here in just a second, if I can get up to it. Hold on. Okay, I had to jump ahead here in the video. A bunch of it you don't really see. Now look, I want you to notice how tight this gets in here. Really small, real tough stuff right here. And as it gets further away from the bone and towards the muscle would have been setting up on top of all this. As it gets closer to the muscle, it gets stringy, more long strands of fibers, tendon fibrils. Okay, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. but I wanted you to see this here. Just notice how not too off the bone the difference is in the pattern. Okay, and then there's going to be a chunk right up there on the left. You see right there laying there, that's a piece that fell off the top. That's more of the stringy fiber stuff right there, the stuff right here. And it's not like the stuff we just looked at. It came off the top up there and fell down here, and look how that just broke off like that, flat across there. And then you're going to see that from the end, you're going to see the fibrils. See that? Okay. And that's the longer tendon fibrils there from off the top where it fell. Okay, I'm going to jump ahead here to another scene. You don't need to see all this part. Alright, now we're standing back. Look at the bottom piece. Look at this bottom piece compared to the top piece. How it's really super tight. Remember, the bone's to the right over there now. Look at the stuff down here in the bottom compared to the stuff above it. How it starts transitioning from this really tight, small stuff, because it's just off the bone. That's how it connects to the bone. That real tough stuff, real small. And look how it starts stranding out. See those fibers? Now, way up on, now a lot of this is missing off the top. I mean, I have no idea how much, but this would have attached to the muscle, and the muscle's gone, and these tough, strappy tendon fibrils are what's left. And it would have even been strung out more the closer it got to the muscle, been long, stringy tendon fibers like you see there, right there up above. See those fibers? And you'll notice the ones down below here, just really small and tight. See the transition change? You can see it about mid-screen. You can see the transition change, and the fibers start stranding out and getting long and stringy looking. And that, like I said, that would have connected to the muscle on top, and the smaller stuff here connected to the bone down below. Okay? And I've already showed you the bone, the mudstone bone. So people always saying, well, how come there's ever a bone? Now you've seen the bone. Look how strandy those start getting. Now I've also been on top of this stuff and noticed that towards the center it's still really super tight and stringy, and I mean some really tough stuff. So this whole thing's a tendon enthesis. Alright, I hope that explains some things, and thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye bye now.